Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it was time to do an updated makeup routine. This is my go-to routine and has been for quite some time now whenever I have a little extra time to get ready or if I'm filming videos. So I definitely don't do all of these steps every single day. I kind of pull from some of these products just to shorten it depending on what I'm doing that day. But these are some of my holy grail beauty products. Some of them I have been using for years. And if you are shopping when this video goes up, it is a great time because Sephora is having their annual holiday event. So I will put all the details to that down in the description box below. And I'll also list out all of the products that I'm using in the video, as well as all of my shades and all of that good stuff. And I will also link the items that I purchased. Kind of wanted to try some new things, got a new curling iron, so I'll link those there, and then I will also link a couple of really great gift ideas if you are shopping for anyone on your list. So I hope y'all enjoy today's makeup routine, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want to support my channel. So this is obviously the finished product, so if you want to see how I get this look, then keep watching. So usually first thing I do is always apply Aquaphor on my lips. If you are looking for something great for your lips this winter, this is all you need. The fancy lip balm has too much like crap in it that actually dries your lips out. And I also even use it like on my cuticles and hands if they are super dry. So that's normally first thing. And then I always apply sunscreen. I've been using the Tula Mineral sunscreen. Really been liking it. Also, you can see I have a lot of redness in my skin. Honestly, it always seems like cameras amplify it, but I normally have a little bit of redness, but right now it is worse because of my high blood pressure medicine. If you didn't know, I got high blood pressure at the end of pregnancy and it has been sticking around. So I'm making a couple of diet changes to hopefully help that situation. I don't want to be on medication. My face will get even more red as I touch it. Okay. Next step is the Tula Face Filter Primer. This is one of my holy grail products. Definitely my all-time favorite Tula product. You can't get these two at Sephora. I think those are the only like few products that you cannot get at Sephora, but I do have a 15% off code. It's Strawberry Chic if you want to get those products. The primer does such a good job. Honestly, like on no makeup days, I wear it. You can see how it like very naturally even out my skin tone. It's honestly like a face filter. Then I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This just gives a really pretty glow to the skin. Again, this is one of those products that you could use on its own if you wanted to. But I just use that in areas to highlight. And then I honestly use like the same brush for nearly everything on my face. I need to apply tanner again to my face, and hands is where it like always disappears first. So now we are going in with foundation. This foundation is a splurge, but I have honestly been so impressed with it. It's the Dior Forever Glow. And I actually purchased the matte version to give a try. This is the color 2CR. It's definitely not the best match. I just made an estimated guess when purchasing this online. It's not horrible when I'm tanned, but it's definitely a little bit more of a pink undertone than I need. So yeah, this is gonna be a little too dark for my current skin tone. If you self-tan, your skin like constantly changes colors. So I just go straight on my face with like a quarter pump in those three areas. And then I use this Artiste brush and start blending it out. I do have the one that has sunscreen in it, and it honestly is just the prettiest finish. Definitely a really great foundation. Next, I go in with my under eye concealer. I have literally used this one forever. This is the best, especially if you want something a little more hydrating. I'm gonna cover up a little bit of that redness still there. Next, I'm going in to set that with powder. This powder does such a great job of like blurring, and it's not drying, so I tap that kind of in my cheek area and also set my under eye with it. All right, next I'm going to do a little bit of contouring on my cheekbones. But I normally pinch it and also do my nose, just because the foundation makes you so one color that it's really nice to go in and add back some of that dimension. But I normally just take the tip of the brush and do a little bit of highlighting. Then for blush, I've been loving this one from Chanel in Rose Bronze. I think this is another product you cannot get at Sephora, but honestly, if you are looking for like a really nice gift idea, I highly recommend, like if you have a friend that loves beauty, I would shop at Chanel because they come so well packaged and just feel very, very fancy. So you can get your friend like a lip gloss, or they even have like a hand cream and lip balm set, something like that. My best friend actually gifted me these two Chanel makeup brushes for Christmas last year, and I use them every single day. So my face is pretty much done. I only do this step if I am filming or I have photos that day, just because it's just like a little extra step, but it makes a really big difference to kind of sculpt out your face. Let's see. So I take a pretty dense brush. This one I actually got on Amazon, and I use a loose translucent powder, and I dip my brush in there pretty heavily, so there's like a lot of product on there, and I go right under where I contoured and then typically right above. I'm just careful not to bring it too far in because this is more drying, but you can see how much that really like lifts up the face and defines that bronzer that I applied and the blush earlier. And then you can also go down the center of your nose. Okay. So I will eventually like brush that away. All right, so now moving on to eyes. I usually start with a matte kind of cream color. This is the color Brulee from MAC. And I put that all over my lid and brow bone just to give it an even base. I'm gonna move y'all in a little bit more. Wow, I feel like old school YouTube right now. Even though I wasn't a part of that. Okay. So I actually go back in with my bronzer and use that to kind of contour my eyelid and use it as a crease color. And this is probably funny to some of y'all, but I always use like a business card. This is one of my older business cards, and I use that to get a really clean line on the outside. So I line it up right here from the outer corner up to the tip of my brow, and then I'll keep that there as I'm defining my eye, and it gives it a really clean finish on the outside. So I just have a fluffy brush going in to my crease area and a little bit above the crease as well. Okay, then I used a couple colors in this Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go in with this kind of medium dark matte brown, and then I take like a skinny eye brush like this and just tap it into the product, and then I'm going to do kind of a wing shape here on the outside. Again, keeping the business card as my guide. So I'm just kind of scooping that product, this up towards my eye. And then I'm going to tap it along my lash line. Like that. And before I move the card, I'm just going to do a little bit of blending up into the crease just to soften it a little bit. Okay. And then when you remove the card, you can see you get a really clean line there. So now I'm going to just add a little bit of a light shimmery color to my lid. And then to finish off that eye with the shadow, I always like adding a little bit of a sparkly color to the inner corner to brighten up my inner corner. I have been doing this since college, so don't know if it's outdated or not, but I love how it looks. It just kind of brightens up your eye. So I take, this is the color Urban Decay Blonde. You can also use MAC Nylon is what I used to use, and you just put that right on the inner corner. And it just adds a little bit of brightness there. So now I'm going to use a liner. This is the one I have used. I honestly think it was featured in my very first YouTube video. I've been using it for years. It's the Tattoo Liner in brown. And this is one of the few that does not transfer into the crease area. I don't have like severely hooded eyes, but they definitely like can transfer, especially this one. And this one stays put, and it's also very thin. So definitely one of my favorite liners. And I have very blonde lashes, so this liner helps to kind of fill the gap between the mascara and my really, really light lashes. So I will define my lash line a little bit more. Just like that. And I normally do a wing with this, but I've been really liking the soft kind of brown liner just for a softer look. So that is how I do my eyeshadow. I'm going to repeat that on the other side, and then we will do my mascara and brows. So I do always try to comb my lashes before applying mascara. And then my all-time favorite is the Dior Over Curl. And now it is time to do my eyebrows, which is something I get asked about a lot because a lot of you have light eyebrows like I do. And I have been using the Tarte Golden Brown Pomade for a little while now. I will warn you, it's a little bit darker. Like a pomade is gonna give you a little bit more of like a deeper look than like a brow pencil. But I have really been loving it. It's very quick and easy. So I just take a brush, kind of a straight edge brush, because I can cover more area quickly. And the before and after is kind of crazy because my brows are so light. But I always start on the, let me zoom out in. I always start on the outside because that's going to apply the most color, and then I work my way in, and I do blend it at the end. So I kind of start by defining my brow shape. This brush needs cleaning. So there is one side completed, and then I always take like a comb. This is like an empty brow product, and I kind of brush it out to diffuse it a little bit. And then I also always blend the tip in, so it's just a little bit softer and not as harsh of a line. Okay, so there is one brow. I remember, it's funny, the first time I ever had like my brows done, when I like got my makeup randomly done, I was like not well. I was like, I look so different. It took a while to get used to it, honestly, the first time, because you basically are used to yourself without any eyebrows. Now I love it. But it's funny because I did my cousin's makeup for her wedding, and I had done it before, and she and her husband were both like, yeah, don't do the brows, because she just did not feel like herself. So I didn't touch her eyebrows, but it's definitely like a big change the first time you are getting used to doing your brows. I honestly haven't got my brows shaped since, this is sad to admit, probably 2019. Maybe like January or February of 2020. I'm honestly not sure, but I know I did not get them since then. So it has been a while. I honestly just use those little tinkle eye razors that I use to shave like the baby hair on my face to kind of like shape them a little bit. But I don't recommend that if you're not coordinated, because I don't want you to chop off part of your eyebrow. That has not happened to me, but I'm a relatively coordinated person. So if you are not coordinated, I would not get it anywhere near your eye, just to be safe. And then again, I just kind of blend that out to soften it up. I guess that's kind of the perk of having like blonde eyebrows, though. You don't have to get them done as often. I've thought about getting them microbladed, but I'm honestly too scared, I think, to commit to that. I know there's like a rough phase in the beginning. I don't know. If you have light features like I do, let me know if you have done it and if it's worth it, because right now I'm just too scared. Okay, backing y'all up. All right, so we are almost done. I feel like that was like a very, what's his name? James. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I feel like he always does that. Not that I watch his videos, but everyone knows who I'm talking about, right? I can't believe I'm not remembering his name. Anyway, now to do lips. So normally my go-to is Pillow Talk, but I have switched it up since summer and I've been really liking a little bit more of a nude color. I will zoom y'all in, but you can see I already have the Aquaphor, and I'm gonna go in and define my my lip line with Iconic Nude, which is another great color from Charlotte Tilbury. And I don't really overline or anything like that. And then my go-to nude lip color is MAC's Peach Blossom. It doesn't wash me out too badly. Okay, and the final step for lips is this Dior Lip Maximizer, and this is such a beautiful gloss. Like, it definitely takes this lip color from, I mean, I would say a 7.5 to like a 9.5. It's great. It just, I don't know, it looks so pretty. And this is the color Beige. So back y'all up. I feel like the coloring is washing me out a little bit, but so that is my everyday makeup routine, some of my all-time holy grail beauty products. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and you found this helpful. I will dock this video over on my blog, strawberrychicblog.com, with more details for each product if you are looking for more information. And like I said, all of these products will be linked down below, as well as the code if you are shopping and taking advantage of the Sephora sale. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!